45-second delay, but hello everybody. Welcome to this first stream of 2026. Got pretty exciting game for today, but it's not so exciting because it's just me casting, and you know, I'm not good at it. I'm gonna try my best, but hopefully you'll all just bear with me today. I'll try my best and probably be quiet a lot of different moments because I'll be trying to focus on camera control and capturing everything and, you know, limited brain power, so doing what I can here. How's everybody doing today? Excited for this game? I'm pretty pumped for it myself. This is going to be pretty wild, I think. Got some pretty skilled players that are going to be facing off today, so should be good. I hate streaming with the delay, though. It's gonna have to be reading chat 45 seconds back. What's up, Spike? You want to? You could pop in. Seriously, hit us up on Discord. And get you popped in here. We don't even have to do anything crazy. You could just be in Discord audio and call the games if you want. I'd love it. Like we got a little bit of delay though. Got some PC issues we're sorting out with one of the teams. Should be kicking off here pretty soon. Hello, Fiasco. Cirque. I'm not gonna say that. Cirque, Spike, Mpeka, Chaco, welcome. How's everybody's season been going? I think I might actually hit All-Star, which I know it's not that great, but I don't get enough time to put the games in. Every past season I've just kind of flexed, so I never really climbed too high more than pro. But I've been just one trick damage. I guess not really one trick. I swap heroes quite a bit, but I've been on a May kick lately. I know she's not the best in Stadium, but something about having the oh shit button. I think like Neuro mentioned to me too, like Reaper's got the same thing. It really helps out my playstyle of overextending and being out of position all the time, which I should probably work on, but I'll take my ice block for now. Okay, we got spiked in here. Let me I'm gonna swap over back to be right back screen, the music for a minute, just to stop the desktop audio for a second. But give me just a minute.
You only
Be
had
right
like
back.
3 hours of sleep.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I got the stream muted though. You're good. Appreciate you hopping in here. This is it's overwhelming. I'm just going back at it. Yay. Sorry for the delays, everyone. We're getting set up. It's our first stream of 26, so gotta get back in the groove. Got Spike topping in here to help cast. Like we might be having more than just PC issues with one of the teams. Trying to sort this out. Hey, sad people. Yeah, 45-second delay in hopes to prevent any kind of sniping on the armory phase. put the music back. It's a little less awkward of me just sitting here. Hey Jim, welcome in. Still waiting on one member of a team. Good thing we have these stream ready bangers. How about this one? There we go. I tried to multi-stream today to YouTube as well. I don't know if it's working. I haven't checked it. Oh, we're live. Nice. Good thing we have these. We're trying to get a sub in for Push the Pawload. Nice, thanks, Jim. Try to get TikTok in there too, but I don't think I'm able to stream there yet. This is so far not going according to plan, but that's okay. Get it going. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We can get a sub in here. Okay, looks like we have a sub coming in. Got another minute or so before we start the draft. Which... please bear with me for this. It's gonna be a lot, but we'll get there. It might be a little... It won't be as fluid as when Zephyr streams. But it'll be alright. Hey Zohan, welcome. Looks like we got Remy in here. Nice. Okay. Okay, we have a draft starting. Get over here. How do I get to the draft screen? Transition. Draft screen up. This is a lot. Okay. See if I can manage this so much. Okay. Heroes. Looks like we've got some bans in. We've got Push the Pawload. Banning Freya. And Cooked banned Junker Queen. Hope we have bans set up in this draft screen. Coming in, we've got Kuriko matchup for the first picks. Okay, we've got a full support match, mirror match here. Not ready. Torbjorn. We've got Torbjorn coming in for Cooked. Ash on Push the Pawload. I don't have Torb's
Running the tour.
picture up yet. And for Tinks, we've got the Sigma Mirror. Alright, this draft was terrible. I'm so sorry, but we've got Torb on Cooked. I don't have his picture up yet. But that is our draft. We've got Kiri matchup, Brigitte matchup, Tracer, Ash. Both tanks are Sigma. And then Soldier and Torb to round it off. Hey, sorry, I had headset mic muted.
All good. I'm interested to see what they do with the tour.
In the stadium. First up, who's ready to start the push?
Yeah, Hammer Torb is my probably least favorite hero to go up against.
I'm assuming they're going to just try to outpoke and then have Tracer pressure backline with the Sig. And the Torb just hold at an angle so the Soldier can't get much value.
I cannot see the armory. Is that just...
Strap in, everyone. The game is about to begin.
Yeah.
These are teams
Oh.
you can only dream of.
Great.
Okay, it was just the draft fantasy.
Yeah. Alright, everybody, bear with me today. My spectating skills are the best ever, but...
Okay, we're starting with the armor packs on Torb to help out our Tracer. It's pretty solid. Apogee for the Sig. Auto recall on Tracer. That's gonna be annoying having the Tracer have break packs, Torb packs, and a free death recall. Support's looking to go more survival based powers here.
Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins.
Pretty similar backline build so far. Just the DPS that are different.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
collapse on their back line. The Pawload did not have time to rotate. They do not have the speed. The other thing that they're going to keep trying to do with the Tracer is just do a bunch of damage and collapse. So it's going to really suck if they split up a lot. I think Pawload probably has a better time fighting main. Yeah, because Flip just has way too much angle pressure. Look for an extended ball, they can't even make any space for it. Ooh, they come to a sig. I should get a pretty free walk in without any trades. Yeah, that was a very nice example of what they need to do. They just need to kind of like just stick together and out-poke them, since they don't have a lot of pokes on the side of the They only really have the Torb and Sig poke, but I mean they have the double hit scan and the Sig, so as long as they stay main, stay together, take the high ground, don't take too many angles, and they'll just control it. The Flux coming in. Ooh, that's a pretty big Flux. Can you find any picks on that? Unfortunately, that Flux made it to where the Sig on point could not get any help in this game. Very nice retake. They did use the rally though, so that is something that they could push in with next fight for Pawload. As long as they hold close, it's unlikely that they could even touch. But oh no, they didn't come in. Made the match. Oh, nice, good save. That's just a very nice cleanup from Cooked.
Here's our score.
They just have so much pinch pressure from the Tracer and the Torb. It's like they aren't allowed to control angles. Because they go one side, there's a turret, they go the other side, there's a Tracer.
Next up, time to face off in control.
This is... I don't know how Zephyr does it. This is crazy. What do you think Red Team could do differently here?
I think their biggest strength is their poke damage. They need to be taking fights a little bit slower. They have the Soldier, they have the Ashe, they have the Sig. The only poke that the enemy that Cooked has is from the Kiri, from the Torb, from the Sig. But like just the same thing, they have it on Push the Pawload, except they have double hit scan. They lack angle pressure because there's a Tracer and Torb marking the angles. So we need the hit scans to be putting in a lot of pressure from longer ranges away from the Torb and away from the Tracer. They can't expect to take an angle for free against their comp. That's what Cooked's comp like excels in, is angles.
Yeah.
We do see jet skates coming out from Juitzi. That will be a lot better on him having some self-survivability, because a lot of the damage will be coming in on the Sig in the front, especially with the Torb. Okay, got a full team fighting around drum. He did go up the space very early though. Tracer forced recall already. They do have the angles created though. Soldier has made a flank all the way behind the team, but it's just not fast enough for the Sig. If we're going for a play to where the Soldier has to like wrap all the way around, we need to just be more patient pushing into their core, because then they're just going to do what they did and just walk right over them. Getting late stagger on the Soldier. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, this map's a lot better for the Soldier. Like, it is a lot easier to actually take an angle and do what Soldier wants to do. But we need to do it in a timely manner, or if we're doing it, we need to let him get set up. Like the Sigma, the core of the team needs to let that happen before they start walking. they're just poking, and it seems like they're whittling down Cooks, which is what they want to do. Nice stick. It's a nice stick coming in from Curse. Maybe teams just gonna have to back up here or get staggered. Cook should probably push this up, get some more stackers. That's a huge pick from Curse again. Sig is really low. Gotta be careful of the spawn turrets. They're doing a really good job at controlling where that soldier goes. It seems like they're trying to invest a lot in getting the soldier on an angle, but they just can't against the turret and the tracer. Bad touch in. Flux coming in from Octi. Does not hit. Kitsune rush on the point. Should be able to flip here. Nice, very good flip. Comes on the point, can't even flip that. This is going to be interesting to see what they do here. Sig Brig Kiri from Cook's side is kind of just stuck behind them. They could either commit a fight here or just rotate all the way around and wait for their team to get back. Looks like they're going to commit because their Tracer's coming in on a pinch. They might be able to engage on the break. Very nice Kitsune. Solo Flux in the Sig. Let's see if we can clean that up. Sig is so low. Torb getting picked here from GT. Almost coming in just a little wide. Very nice hold. That was a very good stable. Even against the Kitsune push, like they still could not like find any value off that. They did not get a good pinch in. Seems like they're all just like for that fight at least, they all just trying to fight in main, and that's just not going to work out for their comp. Okay, now we got some angle control here. Sig is very low. Rock from the Sig. Now's the time that we can probably walk in a little bit. No grasp either. Sig has no cooldowns at all. Over them here. We are close to a Flux from Offie and a rally from Rocka. There it is right there. Yeah, this is their go button right now. Or the back line. Rocka gets caught out though. Team was not really going to push with them. That's a very big Flux. Maybe we can clean up on the Sigger Brig. Bob just saw the point. Very nice. Blue team probably has to stable here. Very nice Kitsune stable. Torb still gets caught out. I'll be finding a pick on the Ash. And on the Brig. This is really good. Very nice Suzu from Remy on the Pulse Bomb. Doesn't seem like they have enough sustain to be able to live the damage coming in from Pawload. That was a very nice round from them. They were actually able to get the soldier set up on angles, and once he's like set there, he's like they could do so much. The soldier on Pawload's side is just he's just getting so much value from these angles. That is probably his best map for that though. It'll be a lot harder on these next coming maps.
Okay, we got another power round here.
Let's see. Both Sigs are taking the orbital barrier. Jutsi opting for the healing barrier though. That item at least. Torb has salvaged slugs, so that shield healing might not even get that much value with how much damage the Torb is going to be putting into the tank. This round should be a very big power spike for Goose here. They will be doing probably around like 30% more damage to the targets that they are shooting, just because of the burning with Calamity and the infrared lenses item.
Oh yeah, I love playing AP Ash.
It's very nice. Remy here with supported shooting for the Sig and the Soldier. That'll help them be able to pump a lot of damage. And C18's opting for Tuzu instead of supportive shooting. Everything else is pretty much similar. They're taking the high ground. Pawload is still kind of caught back. They're kind of spending too much time looking at this Tracer. They're giving the Tracer exactly what she wants. Yeah, and then they just pinch like that. The Tracer goes all the way behind and they just walk in and then that's the pinch. They can't look at every angle. What Pawload needs to do here is kind of like, they need to sit kind of together, because if they sit together, the Brig and the DPS, even the Kiriko can all kind of help like deal with the Tracer once she goes in, but we cannot split two people to go look at her when they're separate, because that just makes it to where Cooked is able to walk in on whoever they want. They're just giving the Tracer way too much attention. Very nice pick from Made. I can see them probably not even investing ults on this, unless it is like very winnable for this point. This point is very hard to capture. It's most of the time better to just not use the ults and bait out the enemy ults. They got every angle set up right now. They got Sig on the left, Curse is in the middle on point, or in the right angle. Offie's going in on the backline, getting Soldier very low. Nice pick. They just have very good angle pressure. Rally coming out from Raka. Brig falling very low. Still going to be able to live. Don't have any pressure on that. Seems like they do want to fight for this point. Ash falling pretty low. They're trying to contest the right side with Tracer and Brig are, but that's not really a winning fight. Maybe it is with the rally. Mozzie playing pretty passive with the rally though. Kitsune coming out from CAP. Trying to collapse on the tank on the Sigma from the Pawload side. Visor coming out from Gintoki. Bob on point to Saw a little bit. I can see them giving up this point here. This is a lot of ults invested from them. They still do have a rally, a flux. Oh, well, they just used the Torval, so they are not going to leave this. Kitsune coming out from Remy. Mozzie just unfortunately gets blown up in that Kitsune. Wow, what a nice take from them. They had every angle set up. They had Sig holding the left. They had a Tracer or a support on point, and then Torb holding the right side. They just can't pressure any angle because they tried to go all different places. But against their comp, like their comp is built, again built for angle pressure. So we need to all walk at them as a core. We're splitting up way too much, letting them do whatever they want, and be able to solo people out.
It's interesting to me to watch these higher level plays where the fights last a lot longer than, like my Pro 1 games.
Yeah.
It's like someone walks out and dies immediately almost every time.
Yeah, all these players are building very well. We have Vanadium coming in for Tracer, Curse, and Gintoki. This will be a very big power spike for both of them for the later half of the round. Not too much else that differs though from everybody's comp. Everybody's build. Alright, so yeah, I think Pawload here, like, they need to just play to their strengths of sticking together, because their Brig gets a lot of value in helping against the Tracer if everybody's together, but if we're splitting up, then the Tracer has optimal targets to go on all the time. Soldier naturally wants to take angles and flank, but it's really hard to do so with this Tracer, especially in Stadium. Offie and Remy taking the high ground above the point, getting a lot of point damage from the backline. Kentucky and Remy are doing a really nice job controlling the Tracer's angle so they can't do a collapse right now. Yeah, if they're going to want to take angles, they have to double up on them. The Tracer can't walk on it for free because she will win any solo angle. Collapse on Mozzie right now. Mozzie falling very low away from the team. Remy also falls. Rally coming up from Mozzie, but that won't be enough. That was a very nice first fight from Cook. They just played it patient and then collapsed whenever they saw the opportunity. Torb is doing a lot of damage to these shields right now. Like, he is making sure their Sig cannot just walk for free wherever he wants. Even with the double healing barrier, like he just doesn't have enough sustain to walk in the Torb or anybody in their core. Big flux coming out from Offie, catch Goose. Oh, the rotating barrier blocked the rock from Jutsi. Another flux coming out from Jutsi and a rally coming out from Raka. Bob invest here too. They really want to be able to push the car here. They looks like they should be able to. They also stopped their payload. Very nice flank from Gintoki on their payload. That was a pretty costly investment for Pawload, but they are going to get a lot of push progress off of this, especially from being able to stop their car. Soldier and Tracer both have their Vanadium up. Remy has the Kitsune Rush. There comes the Torbolt. Doesn't seem to be getting a lot of value though. I would like to see them save the Torbolt for the Kitsune Rush. You just put it all in the Kitsune Rush and they kind of denies a lot of the value of it because they can't stand in it. Those teams should just be making their way to the final point now. Curse could get caught out here. He's kind of alone in the middle of all of them. Recall force from Curse. He's able to get out. Kentucky chasing though. Rally coming out from Monkey. Won't be able to push because of the Kitsune Rush from C18. Sig falling very low, cannot sustain enough. The Kiriko's not there. Ooh, C18 trying to challenge the soldier on high ground, just falls to him. Okay, yeah, Kentucky has a very nice angle on high ground. He is really like, ooh, that was a nice rock. His team just collapsed. If he was able to get that angle like sooner while his team was alive, that would have been very nice for his team. They just did a really nice job at collapsing on targets that are low. Their soldier, Gintoki this time, he was doing a very nice job controlling the angles against the Tracer, but he still couldn't stop her from helping the team collapse. There was a lot of investments on the off angles instead of just helping the Sig main. Another power coming in. Remy opting for Tuzu, Jutsi having the Philharmonic Fortitude, so the barrier is going to be a lot healthier, which is, I think, is what they were struggling with. Their Sigma was not able to walk in a lot of the time because of the Torb damage. Offie opting for the same exact power, a lot of shield health now. Bullet time for the Tracer. Super Serum for the Torbjorn, that's interesting. That'll really help whenever they try to collapse on the tank. He could shred him so hard now. This will be very nice for Pawload if they could if they do end up winning this round. They have a lot of bounties to claim here. Going for a full rotation to take the high ground. They will probably have to give this up. Pawload will. Hook to split up Pawload. This means that they have a target to run on now. Soldiers have caught out. Nice Suzu from Mimi. They do have control of all the angles, but now there's two people caught out on a car right now, and I don't think they'll be able to live this engage. They're completely separated from their team. Goose gets a very nice pick on nade. They might be able to stabilize this out, actually. Sig in a very bad position. Nice rock coming in from Jutsi. Sig falling extremely low, but still able to get out sustained. Flux coming in already onto Goose. Looks like, yeah, will not result in kill. The team Flux coming in, does not hit. Both rallies coming out right now. Bob coming in from Goose. They probably will have to, yeah. No, yeah, could definitely has to back up here. A lot of more ults invested from Pawload. They do have Tracer's Vanadium up already though. Soldiers is not up currently. Very nice Suzuki from Remy. Seems like we opted to flip the map against them and just have the backline hold, or just the Torbjorn hold the cart. Okay, giving up on the full wrap. That's a very good Torbjorn covering the Kitsune. Cannot really use that now. Everyone is so tanky, it's very hard for anybody to get a pick here. Another Flux coming in from Offie, catching Goose once again. Will not result in anything. Very nice rock from GT. Flux coming in. Oh, very nice rock from Offie, he did it right back. Rally coming in from both sides. GT falling way too low. Got split off with the shields, nice, very good job. Okay, looks like they just want to die on cart. Just don't want to get staggered any harder. It seems like they might potentially have time to touch before they get the lead. It doesn't look like this map will go all the way for sure. Does maybe look there? I think he's just falling too low. Yeah, he went a little too early. Yeah, we had the Bob coming back too. Most favorable outcome would have just wait for the Bob to come back. Very nice work from Cook. Like they were able to just out sustain everything, and then make it to where their DPS can't just look down main permanently to get the damage in because of the Tracer and Sig constantly walking in the back line.
Take a look at this highlight.
This is just making me more excited for the NA games. I can't wait.
Let's step away for 1 minute. We are getting the teams set back up and getting the draft started. like we have another draft starting soon. Swap over to the draft screen. I need to get Torb set back up. Yay, we got some bands coming in. Now we have Torb Band by Push the Pawload, which is nice because I don't have Torb's portrait, so. Yeah, okay, we've got Kariko Band by Cooked. Interesting. Now the first hero
Ooh,
picks will
Tor
be coming
band
in.
coming in. Also, Noma, I don't know if you're muted in Discord again or not.
Yeah, I was, thanks.
Kiriko band, Torb band. Yeah, that Torb was doing a lot of work for the front line. Those teams starting out with the Brig. Yeah, no more Kiriko, so I'm interested to see what the teams will bring out. Tracer Ash, okay. Probably gonna see the same thing for Pawload with the Ash Soldier.
Lucio coming in for.
Yeah, Lucio pending. Brig Lucio, huh? Yep, Brig Lucio. Now I'm really curious to see what the next DPS Cook picks are. Cook picks is going to be, because I assume it's going to be a DPS that can help run down the front line with the Sig. Actually, queen's not banned. They might run the queen. May here. For... I don't know who. Oh, Pawload is actually going for the Tracer to mark Cook's Tracer. So yeah, Cooked is running Tracer May while Pawload has the Brig Mercy backline as well. Yeah, Pawload will be very good in the poke, but Cooked will be exceptional in the brawl.
Taking on the final pick here for Push the Pawload tank.
Yep, Cooked has the queen, and Pawload also has the Junker Queen. Ooh, this is for Pawload here. The Ashe has a lot of power with the Mercy, but if Cooked is able to run them down with the speed from the Lucio and the May walls, the tank from Pawload will not be having a very fun time. This will be a very tough game for them. Without the Kiriko though, and they are running a very heavy brawl comp, so I'm interested to see if they do a little bit more dynamite for the Ashe, since they're going to be running in as a group. Especially with the Mercy Pocket, that'll be very big damage to their core.
It's nearly time to start the game, and the crowd couldn't be more excited. Now this is going to be a match for the Database.
Yep, May is putting power into the walls. They have the Ice Wall Mini Blizzard. Royal Bullets for both queens are going to come out, I assume. That's just has to be a no-brainer.
Or if this will be the Frosty Cockroach build. Just never die, May.
That'll be interesting to see.
Both
That'll make it a
queens-
lot harder for them to try to outbrawl the May.
Yeah. Especially with Lucio's speed, that's just something you don't want to see coming at you.
Oh yeah.
Both queens starting off with Royal Bullets. Gotta do it.
Yep, got it. Has to, you know, you just
Yeah.
kind of have to. Curse is opting for auto recall in the first, and Kentucky is opting for T-Racer, so they might actually have the edge in the Tracer duels here with the extended range of their blinks.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, I think all Pawload has to do here is like really just wait and be patient, play for the Ashe poke with the Mercy, because they do not want to get ran down on with that speed. They're already going very fast though. Wall already used it. That's a very early wall. Doesn't find anything either. This will be Pawload's time to go here with no wall. Shout for him. Those shots can count. This is a very nice angle setting. Yeah, wall back though. The queen is split right now. Queen falling a little low, but they should be fine here. Yeah, this is just gonna be so hard for their queen to make any advances. I mean, yeah, because even against their backline, even against the Brig Lucio, it's like you try to axe anybody and you just get knife. Or not knife, you get moved by both of them. Big wall coming out. This guy's fall really low. Ooh, nice rampage coming out. The Brig will be caught in it. Cannot really fall off the queen though, or the Brig. Just he kind of separated from the rest of his team though. Yep, gets caught out by the wall, can't do anything about that. opting me out, but I mean, this time there's only too much here. There's already been going. Nice cleanup from Cook. This stuff is, I think other maps will be a lot easier for Goose to get a lot of work done with the damage boost. This one is just so close quarters, it's so hard to do anything against close comp. Coming out, not quite anyone actually, but Jutsu does get caught out with Blizzard. Only 3 players remaining, doesn't seem like they're gonna be able to do anything here. They don't have the rally online yet. Yeah, so like their Cook's comp here is just so much better for this map. I definitely can see them putting up Pawload putting up more of a fight on the next couple of maps if they have like more range and angles that you're able to take.
Coming up next, put those hands together. It's time for push. Three, two, one.
Oh.
Well, both teams were not able to buy this round. Unfortunate bug.
Uh-oh.
Alright, both teams are opting for it to just run, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody was able to buy anything or get, yeah, so it is still fair. We just won't see a huge power spike from either one of these teams this round. They're able to take control of this map entirely though, like with the Lucio, they already have them like stuffed back so they can't even peek out. Tracer potentially can spot out here, but it's gonna be hard for the Tracer to chase them when they have to be Racer. They have so much map control with Village and Lucio. Like they are just forced to play so far back. It's very hard to run on anybody on the Cook side because they're all so tanky or just really mobile. Yeah, they're just able to chase whoever they want forever with Lucio and May. Cannot get away with them. I think Pawload's entire plan has to be up to Goose getting a picture with the race pocket. Otherwise, they're just going to crumble over time. The speed of the walls. Both Tracers have pulse on here, and both queens are getting close to an advantage. Big pulse coming out from Hitsup, getting the pick on the brig. This is Pawload's time to make a play here and get angle set up for the Ashe. Pulse almost finding Monty. Very close. Had to use the rampage just to get out of that blizzard here. Monty's still caught by the blizzard though. Falling very low. Nice body block coming in from Jinxie. Rally coming in from Monty, getting a pick. Missed the shield bash on the Lucio. Might still be able to sustain. Yep, they're able to keep everybody up here. And they've got picked. Huge beat push coming in. Probably going to run it down on the brig. Nice Valkyrie trying to sustain. Brig falling very low here. The recall force, Bob force here. Queen's getting caught out here. Still able to run out with the speed. Very nice speed boost from the Lucio. Very nice disengage with the Valkyrie after that beat push. Rally coming in, nice wall and stun coming in. Yeah, that was just a very nice coordinated play right there. And they just cannot run away against the Lucio. It is just so easy to collapse on the Pawload's team with this type of comp coming out from Cooked. Touch coming out from Modzy. Wall catching the Queen, but they aren't going to be able to make a push out of it. I think they're Cooked notices that the Ashe is a very good angle setup here, so they're trying to just back up here. So the Ashe is not playing in a favorable angle. C18 is caught out by himself though. He is very close to Rampage, so I don't. If he gets that built up, he might be fine here. They do let him just walk out of there, but that's okay. It's fine. Very good pick from Goose on the Maid. Nice, very good cleanup. Yes, like the Ashe. Once the Ashe is set up, the Ashe can do a lot of work, but these maps have just not been favorable for the Ashe Mercy. They've been very good for the Mei Lucio. We do have a Rampage from both teams here. I'm interested to see how that goes out because we do not have a B from Rocket yet. We are close to a rally from Mozzie, so I'm wondering if they could sustain for the Queen with the rally. Blizzard coming out from Maid, catching the Queen. They use Rampage, get out of it slightly, but they still got caught in it. That's just a very nice Rampage coming out from C18, catching 3 people. Fully cleaning up before they could even get the rally. I'm hoping to see what the next map is. See if Pawload's comp will have an advantage for this next map type.
See if we get some items this round.
Yeah, that too. This is I hate to say it, but this is very unfortunate like map RNG for Pawload. This is another map that benefits the Mei Lucio and does not benefit the Ashe Mercy. It's a very unlucky map roll for Pawload here.
Is anything build wise they could do here to bring it back,
I think the best thing that they could do here is for their Queen to stop trying to like their Queen on Pawload's side unfortunately cannot seem to like they can't do much against the enemy team's comp. There's so much boops, there's so much like sustain. The Queen itself cannot get kills. There just needs to be more investment into the Ashe. So the Queen needs to get more stuff to just help them live. And the Ashe needs to basically just go full on damage because both Tracers can mark each other. So the Ashe isn't in any real danger if they're playing far enough away. It's just the Queen who is able to get ran down on by the Mei. The Mei and the Lucio speed. They don't have anything to help with that.
Yeah.
I would like to see Juitsi take the damage dampeners for Queen so they have the extra movement speed to actually be able to like kite away from the speed or like even engage and try to catch people. What that item does is every time you get booped, you get 25% movement speed and you get 50% knockback resistance. So I think that would have been a very good item to pick up against their comps, considering they have so many displacement tools from their backline. Looks like Mozzie's getting caught out here. Very nice collapse in from Curson there and Rocka on Lucio. Yeah, Cook did a very good job at establishing angles early and not allowing the Ashe Mercy to set up. They definitely know that is their win condition, is having the Ashe Mercy set up. Auto recall force from Curse, that will be pretty crucial. It'll be a lot easier for Gintoki to mark their Tracer now that the auto recall is forced. Offie, nice. That's a very nice pick from Goose. That's exactly what we want to see. Remy getting caught out from Curse. Goose falling low because of the Mercy's. Yeah, the Mercy's gone. Maid falling very low. This is a very even fight right now. Rampage coming in, catching all 3 people. Recall force from the Tracer. Queen falling very low. Queen has no shot either. Queen should probably fall here. Nice. Very nice pulse from Curse trying to turn the fights. It is a 2v2 right now, but the Cook's team is getting back very fast. Queen falling very low. Yeah, so the Queen cannot really get any kills against their team. There's so much movement. Nice. That was very good from Gintoki on Pawload's side. Oh my god, yeah, no, I think he got 4 there. That was very nice. Very nice. So yeah, so all they needed to open the fight was 1 pick from Goose there. Like that's their entire win condition. But if they're able to speed on somebody before that happens, then it's kind of just, it's very hard for them to do anything against that comp. They have a Blizzard and a Rampage coming in. Rampage catching just the Queen. Queen pretty healthy though. I don't see that the Queen's falls here. Wow, that got burned down very fast. Very nice speed collapse. The Pawload's team cannot do anything to help save their Queen. It's going to be coming down to the last fight here. Cook does have the Blizzard to hold down the point and the B and the rally. They do have a lot of stuff here to help on the point. And the only ultimate that Pawload has is the rally. It's not looking very bright for them. Goose already falls early. Rally coming in from a Maid. and be pushed onto the rally brig from the Tracer and Lucio. Mozzie will be able to live through that though. Cook still doesn't have the rally for any touchers. Rally coming out from Mozzie, trying to collapse onto Mozzie. Mozzie falling very low, will be able to live though. Queen is kind of isolated on point. The Tracer Lucio are trying to collapse on Goose. They do that successfully. C18 does fall though. It is a 3v3 or 3v4 currently. That's a very impressive flip from Pawload. Might be able to get some picks here. They are kind of split up though. They need to kind of group together, try to collapse on somebody. C18 is coming back with a Queen ult here. This will be very, very crucial whenever they need to stick on the point. Another flip coming out. That's not very good. Made has no ice block though. This is a time that they could collapse on that. Ooh, that's a very big blizzard. Juicy does not get caught in it. Mozzie rallies through. Unfortunately falls. Rampage coming in, trying to seal the deal, catching both people who are left alive on Pawload's side, and they just don't have the sustainer damage to pull through. It's not a mercy though. That was a closer round. Curse and Rocka are doing a very, very good job. So what they were doing last time with the Torb is that they were having the Torb control an angle, and the Tracer kind of just controlled the other angle, like alone. But with the Lucio, if they don't need to speed the Queen on anybody, they could speed the Tracer and just go duel whoever they want. Because it's already hard enough to stop a solo Tracer in Stadium, but now you add another support who could follow along and keep up with the Tracer, it becomes near impossible to try to deal with them on an angle. That's why Gintoki's doing a very good job at cleaning up a lot of kills, but he cannot really mark their Tracer because of the Lucio. Vanadium coming out for both Tracers this round. Doesn't seem to be like anybody has a very big power spike moment here. They will be having more damage boost on the Goose though. They do have the Chain Evoker item on Mercy. This is also fourth map in a row, unfortunately, a very good map for the Mei Lucio. We have not gotten one map that really favors Pawload's style of play that they want to be doing here. I think Jutsi will be able to. He will be able to brawl a little better onto their side with the Osaka suppressor. The crits doing the healing reduction. Considering Lucio and Briggs healing is not very much, it'll definitely help burn at that. Recall force from Curse. Made falling very low. Remy getting caught out, unfortunately. Goose will probably fall next. Lucio and the Mei pushing on Goose. Yes, they fall. Very nice mark from Gintoki on the Curse. But unfortunately, they just have more players up on Cooks. Look at the run on the break here. Clean that up. Blizzard coming out from mid. Very fast Blizzard coming in. Catching Mozzie and the Queen. Able to self-sustain himself with the jet skates. It's very helpful. It's so low. I see them chasing this to get the picks. Yes, they do. There's just no good angle for the Ashe to set up on this. Now this point will be very hard to take for Cooked, especially with Goose and Remy being able to just control the high grounds with so much pressure that the enemy team can't really get to. Rampage coming in solo onto Jutsu, just complete collapse onto him. Nice, very nice wall into the Bob. The Bob cannot touch point now. Dot coming in for Remy, going through the res on the Queen. Pulse coming out from Curse, does get Mozzie, and Mozzie does commit the rally there, but still does not find a way to live through it. Queen ult coming out onto the Lucio and Chunker Queen of Cook's side. Goose is able to put in a lot of damage on these high grounds here. Yeah, that was like the very nice. That was the first time it was a very nice point for Pawload's comp. Goose was actually able to do what they wanted on the high grounds. Okay, Cooked currently has the beats very close to the blitz, but they'll get that very fast, and the rally. All that Pawload has currently is a pulse bomb, but they probably will not be using that due to Vanadium. Recall getting forced out of Kentucky, falling very low, but Tracer Lucy are trying to collapse the angle on the right side. Rally coming out from Offie. Not walking on anybody currently though. Tracer recall forced. Beat coming out, going to just walk down on their Junker Queen here. Junker Queen is kind of alone. Blizzard coming out, does not find anybody though. Queen is pretty healthy. Jutsi almost has a Rampage coming out here, but so does C18. Rampage coming out. Oh, unfortunately, the Rampage does not connect. C18 does connect on a Jutsi. I wonder if he will live through this. Probably will with the Bob being able to sustain the push. I can see Cook trying to wait out here. Very nice pick from Goose on the Maid. They're going to wait till the Bob's out, maybe look for a re-engage here. Curse is putting a lot of attention from Goose onto the front line. Valk coming out from Mimi. Nice, very nice pick from Goose on the Curse. Rally coming out from Mozzie, trying to secure the point. Very nice from them. I see the extra damage Goose percent definitely did a lot there. Goose got like way more picks than the last couple rounds, which is completely what they're aiming for. I think that round Cook seemed to get a little bit sloppy on their engages. They didn't collapse on people as much as they wanted to. They kind of were just taking fights all over the place. And here we go. This is their first map here where this completely benefits Pawload's comp. There's not a lot of places for the Maywall to get value here. There's a lot of places for the Ashe that could set up and not get punished. Seems like Cooked will have a lot more sustain in the brawl though now, especially since their queen just got Thrill of the Battle to where their wound heal will also heal everybody around them. That'll make running down people a lot easier and potentially farm a lot more cash for their queen as well. It was already pretty rich, I will say.
Yeah.
I don't know the full Cockroach May build, but it does seem like they're going a lot of survival with it, and they do now have the Healing Blizzard, so they're definitely going to be looking to play even more stack this round if they weren't already.
Only 20 seconds left until we kick this round off.
Instead of the ally healing, Jutsi is opting for Chop Chop, where Carnage has an additional charge cooldown because there's so much brawl happening for the queen. That will actually add a lot of sustain for the queen on the side of Pawload.
3, 2, 1.
Remy also gets Supply Surge here. I'm pretty sure it was this round and not the previous power one. I mean, a lot more dynamites coming out from Remy. They do a very nice. Cook does a very nice job here of clearing the high ground because they know that's where the Ashe wants to sit. Made single-handedly stalling Pawload's cart though, falling a little bit low though. They do get punished for it. Like, even when the May is super tanky, it's very risky to just be by yourself like that. I think that's, if you're looking to soft card, that's more of a job for the Tracer. Offie getting caught out here. Very big damage, like there's so much damage coming in from Goose. Goose already at 2.2 thousand damage. For a collapse on their backline here, but I don't think they'll be able to find anything from it. They're just going to end up pushing them back. Space rally coming out from Monty here. Queen, oh, very big Queen coming out from C18. Will there? I don't think they're going to be able to follow up. They're too afraid of the spawn turrets, I think, actually. They have to be extra careful going against going against C18 with Twist the Knife against his rampages, because he can make the rampage bleed extend forever and just anti-heal someone permanently. Bob coming out will not get too much value. Huge beat coming in from Rocco. That was a very nice Queen ult from Jutsi, but the beat just completely negates it, and they're going to be able to collapse on it. Yeah, now they're doing a very good job at sticking together here and running down a specific target. Cook does currently have the second checkpoint already, but that doesn't mean too much on this game mode. It's very easy to come back here. Blizzard coming out, does not find anything. Monzi, of course, is being whittled away from the push-in. It's very hard to sustain that. All coming out from Remy, but I don't know if the Queen will be able to... Oh, the Queen does sustain. I do not think the Queen would be full HP there. Both Tracer recalls forced. Rampage coming out from C18, finding just Jutsi, and does find the kill from it. Goose also getting picked right after. I do not think they will be able to get the pick on the brig. They will not. Remy is kind of caught up, though. Remy does escape. Point is in the final stretch. They need to start making their way over there, but they are going to unfortunately have to leave somebody on their card, so they can't all five go contest their card. Cook should just all five be together on their card now. Rally coming out from Offie. Trying to look for somebody to run down. They're currently running down on Goose right now. They know that's the main source of damage. Goose, unfortunately, this fall. Remy might end up going for the res here. They seem to leave it open. Yep, Remy coming out with the res here. This is very good for them. Rally coming from Monzi. C18 does go for the rampage. Or sorry, that's Jutsi. Does go for the rampage. Hits two people. C18 falling very low with the anti. Keep going. It's a very nice retake, but they do not have anybody on their cart currently. They do need to start getting this cart progress in here. They need to probably send their Tracer onto the cart. Tracer does fall though. Kentucky does fall to Curse. It's a very nice chase from Curse here. Yeah, Cooked is going to be able to get back here in time before Pawload is able to make any progress on their cart. They're not sending anybody to go for it. They essentially can just come back forever until they start pushing their cart. B coming out from Rocco and the rally from Offie. Offie finding two picks on the Goose and Monzi. Looking to find a third on the Remy as well. Remy does escape barely. Jutsi and Kentucky trying their best to just sustain a point. Remy is back but already low. Queen, yeah, the healing is just not enough for against all five people. And they just clean that up. The May and the Tracer they're so hard to like contest the card again. That was very nice from Cooked. They're able to effectively shut down the Ashes angles.
Let's run this play back.
That was a nice Blizzard cancel.
So as we head into game 3 here, if you're on Pawload, what's your team strategy? Like, what are you talking with your team about? What do you think? Think there'll be some big adjustments in strategy, or do they try to run it down with their same plan?
I think what they need to focus because I think it's pretty apparent that they could even recognize that Cooked currently has a lot more team synergy. They're able to make calls and plays to where they do like run down a lot on. They could run on anyone they want. They could like help take the Tracer like Lucio duels on angles and stuff like that. So they have very good like core synergy. What Pawload needs to do, I think they need to I think they had the right idea with shifting focus into one player and trying to get a lot of damage in like that. But unfortunately, I don't think Ashe is the character to do it, especially against the Tracer. If they ban Tracer, I think Ashe will do a lot more. But when there's Tracer in the mix, like Ashe is just very hard to play. Like, Tracer is able to constantly contest the Ashe to where she's not able to pour damage in. I think, especially if they're running like brawl comps, like how they are with the queen and everything like that, a Freya would be very nice from Pawload. Like there's so much AoE damage. Like even if you do AP or weapon power, doesn't matter. You do a Freya with the Mercy Pocket, it'll be a lot harder to collapse onto the hit scan. I could see both teams going back to Sigma though,
Yeah.
because that was banned last game, right?
It was Torb
Or no,
banned.
Junker Queen was banned the first time, so they didn't play Queen. They played Sig, so they probably
Yeah.
will go back to the Queen Brawl here. All right, I will be heading out. But it was very fun. Thank you for letting me cast.
Yeah, thanks for hopping in. That was great. You did
Of
awesome.
course. Thank you.
We get some W's in the chat for Spiked. Appreciate you. Brief downtime here. We're gonna bring in Cats for the next game.
Hi, I am here. It's wonderful to be here with you today. Yes, I saw the last match and I was like, whoa, just the Junker Queen,
Yeah.
and I can't. I have some opinions, but haven't changed. Sometimes she's a menace, and then sometimes she's not. But when she's a menace, it's real tough,
Yeah, her sustain is just unreal when she scales up. Like you can feel like you're about to kill her, and then she shouts and gets a couple wounds, and you're
Yes,
just like, dang it.
So unkillable, especially when you build ability power.
Yeah.
It's just over. It's over.
Game 3 draft starting up.
Yes, I see that. Let's see what they do. Excited to see.
Okay, starting it off with a Ash band from Cooked. So Pawload will have to reconfigure a little bit there.
Wow, that is a very interesting ban. I just want to see what Push the Pawload is thinking about, because I know that Ashes can get a lot of damage in when they do the dynamite build.
Yeah. Pawload still waiting on their ban. Must be lots of comms going on. And just they come up with Sigma. Sigma and Ash banned this game.
Wow, I wonder what they could be trying to run. Let's see.
Got some chatters suggesting Goose should swap over to Flying Rhine. That'd be fun to see.
I love to see that. I'm a big fan of Ryan myself.
4 picks coming in. We've got Brig for Cooked and Kariko on Push the Pawload. Tracer Cooked on Cooked and Brigida for Push the Pawload. Quick fail on my part, but we have Kariko into Torb. I don't have the Torb on up yet, but imagine Torb being there.
I think that's perfectly fine. Yep, let's see. Oh, and then we see a Junker Queen from Push the Pawload. And Cooked also picked Torb.
Final picks in, we've got your Queen match again, and then Freya for Push the Pawload.
Wow, it really is almost the same team, just, sub out the Tracer for the Freya.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how the gameplay will play out between the Tracer and the Torb, and the Freya and the Torb for the enemy teams. I'm just thinking about the turrets.
Yeah. I cannot stand Hammer Torb. It's my just kryptonite.
I understand. The worst part is that if you are low and you see the Torb running at you with his hand, and you're like, no, don't do it, don't do it. And then they get you, and you're like, man, out of all things, a Torb hammer, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I played a match a few nights ago, and there was a really good Hammer Torb on the enemy team, and it was so upsetting. It's just so many hammer kill feeds. It was just
You're like,
unreal.
somebody stop this man!
Yeah.
Oh gosh. It's so funny because it's funny when it happens, but it's terrible when it happens to you.
Yeah.
You're like, man, this shouldn't have happened.
Looks like Neuro's having some trouble inviting you to the match to spectate.
Oh no. We got
There
it,
we
we
go.
got it. Yay.
And we're off.
Yay. Yeah, the only Ash map when there's no Ash.
Get ready for control.
I'm excited to see some Freya gameplay from Goose Woman. Just watched a lot of Ash from her, so
I am also a big Freyja fan. I mean, I hate going against a good Freyja, but I love watching a great one.
yeah.
Folks, this is a
I
match.
played a lot of the machine gun Freya build for a while there. It's so much fun.
Oh, you know what? I need to try. I like when the gun goes burr.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so I see a Goose Woman on Torb.
Oh,
With-
okay.
Come get your armor. Okay, and Maid, though, on Torb also chose the same power.
The arena is ready and waiting. 20 seconds to go.
Okay, Kirkos are going maybe with, they chose different starting powers. Sorry. Really fast take. Let's see if they can keep it. We see Curse tickling their Junker Queen for a little bit, and now tickling the Tor. Just trying to be in their backline. Okay, and then we see the red team's Kiriko hits it, or see their ult come out. Sorry, y'all. Greg uses Rally. And the Torb turret just does too much damage.
Score 1-0. Quite the performance from these superstars. Coming up next, the teams are going head to head in Control.
Okay, so let's see what they have going on, y'all. Modsy is looking at their items. Same with Goose Woman, as everybody would be doing now. Wow, I can't. This is going to sound really weird. I can't see anybody's cash on the scoreboard. Okay,
The
So-
arena is ready and waiting. 20
Yeah, these
seconds to
spectator
go.
bugs.
yeah, I'm trying to see what's everybody's cash at, and can't see. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Alfie, is that how you say it? How do you say the blue team's Kiriko's name? I don't want to say it wrong.
I'm the worst with names. I think Alfie's good.
Alfie? Okay, well, they have 13k cash, so let's see how far that can get them. I also saw that they had the exploding kunai, so I know that does a lot of damage. Right, they're playing by the medkit out here, playing around. Oh, and Ghost Woman is the first to go down. Their Freyja is just peeking, trying to get some damage in there. Goose Woman turret is down by Curse. And yep, and Cook has the point. There wasn't really a big fight that happened there. They just kind of played around the point. Let's see if Push the Pawload can get the point. So his ult comes out and Torb is going back to point. Well, there is Queen's ult for Push the Pawload. Oh my gosh. Okay, and now Cook's Queen has ult. Let's see if she can get a good rampage. And it's an overtime. Let's see if Push the Pawload can get it. Wow. And Cooks just keeps... They just keep the point.
2-0. Some intense competition this round. Next up, time to face off in Control.
This Torb having tank levels of HP is disgusting.
Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins.
Get the,
Oh my gosh,
Diego.
yeah. They almost have as much as their queen. See, and I think both Curies, yep, both Curies did go for Tuzu. So let's see how that benefits them. Okay, Cooked is pushing all the way around while Push the Pawload is playing on the outside. And now Cooked is on the point, capping it. Caps with no issues. And Ray's Kiriko is here on the outside, now with their Freyja. Okay, both queens used Shout. Let's see how they can get this point. Yep, Cook's Kiriko and Tracer are just in Push the Pawload's backline. Okay, Push the Pawload's Freyja ult came out. And here comes Curse on the Tracer, trying to take care of their backline, of Push the Pawload's backline. Yep, and Ray is out of there. TP'd out because Curse put a little bit of pressure on him. And wow, let's see if they're gonna touch for overtime. See if they're gonna contest it. Yep, and there goes the Queen. Both Brig ults come out. And there is made those Torb ult. There's Kitsune. Both Kitsunes on the field. There's Goose Woman's Torb ult, and they capped it with that overtime touch. They push the Pawload playing a little bit high ground. Their Kiri is trying to do a little flank, but TP's out. There is the Push the Pawload's Queen ult. Oh. And Push the Pawload's Brig got the Torb. Got Goose Woman. Or Maid though, sorry. Ooh, Cook's Queen was very low, but Alfie came in to save him. Push the Pawload's Freyja is on the high ground behind them, trying to do some damage, but the main fight is really happening here on point between the two queens. There goes Cook's Queen ult. And one of Cook's Suzu's. Another overtime fight. Wow. All the ults are coming out. Let's see. Wow, okay, so Cook used Kitsune and Queen's ult, and wow, sorry, they're just, they won! They capped it and they won. I'm so sorry, I was just, whoa.
Yeah, it's always so much to take in. It's like 3 different fights happening. So much to
Yeah,
try to focus on.
I'm looking at Push the Pawload's Freyja, just trying to tickle them from the side, and then you know, the main fight's happening on point, and you know, 3-4 ults get used. I'm like, wow, okay, both Kitsune's out. There's both overloads. I'm like, one of the queens ulted.
Big bounty on the cooked queen. Would help out a lot if Pawload can take that and maybe this point or this round.
No, definitely. I think that, well, the queen hasn't died once, so yeah, that definitely helps. But also, Alfie saving the queen in one of the last fights when they were in overtime
Yeah.
at their 99, when Push the Pawload ended up taking it, really helped save that bounty.
Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins. Three, two, one.
Man, Push the Pawload's Freya at 500 HP.
Yeah.
Also, along with made those Torb. Okay, Push the Pawload is playing closer to point this time, as Cooked is on the high ground on the outside. And made those Torb. Gets Goose Woman. And Cooks end up taking the point. Or Cooks end up taking the point. Push the Pawload's Freya playing outside the point. And they end up getting made those Torb. And now Push the Pawload ends up capping the point. Oh, and there goes the bounty. DC.
DC, yep. Oh, please don't switch or end the round.
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate.
Both teams at 152.1k cash right now, though. Very close.
Yep. I think the let's see. The match stats are a little bit different though. The bug is... Oh no. The chatting.
Bug so far.
Alrighty, and we're continuing the match.
Dang it.
But and Cooked went 4-0, 3-0. We win one fight.
We're gonna do a do-over. See how we went up. So we'll do 3-0. This is always so frustrating.
Yeah, I could understand how it's frustrating from, you know, creating the game to also the players, right? When they feel like they have this good momentum going and then it stops, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you have to restart and say like, you know, the cache is good and you're getting your build the way you want it, and then you restart and you know you gotta start all over, or you keep playing in the cache and it's just not the same, right?
Yeah, then there's always the back of mind, what if, if that just
Hmm. Yeah, like if this didn't happen, then maybe we would have this better, or this would be different.
I take this moment to give a shout out to Neuro Society, setting up all this stuff for the tournament, hosting these games, just truly the GOAT.
Yes, he's the best. I love him. he's
Yeah.
always doing he's always doing so much, and I'm so shocked with how much he can do.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having like not having that much time, but doing that much in the amount of time I have. Props and kudos to him.
Yeah.
And we go again. So one last match. If Push the Pawload wins, then they keep going. If they lose, then it goes to Cooked.
Yep. Yep. If Cooked wins too, that will be 3 for their best of 5 on this final. So open.
So this really could be the winning map, huh?
Yep.
It's nearly time to start the game, and the crowd couldn't be more excited.
So give you a little shout out, Cats. Thanks for hopping in here and casting with me. It's been great.
Yeah, anytime.
it's,
I'm so sorry. I'm very new to this, but I don't mind anytime. I just got to be a little bit more comfy, you know? Get a little
it comes with
into a
time.
groove.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing great, and it's like we were talking about earlier. It's just so overwhelming at first, and I think Zephyr kind of set the bar too high. He's too good at it.
He's very good. I
Very
love
good,
him.
yeah.
He's so good at doing it. And I'm
He
just like,
really
yeah,
is.
I want to be where you're at, but it's a little hard.
Yeah.
And you're right. You do have to get a little used to it, but in time, you know, we'll get these gears going and
Yep.
we'll get into the groove of things. Alrighty, so I see that everybody though is building kind of what they had before. going with the same builds.
Yeah, that is a nice thing of being able to kind of set some starting cash and powers so they can
Mm-hmm.
jump back in a little bit how they were, but
Yeah, but see, you're doing too good, and then you don't have everything that you normally would if it's continuing.
3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, so let's see what they do here. Okay, Cooked is taking the little jump pads. Good thing that nobody got taken off the map.
yeah, old move.
Yeah, very bold. Alright, and then Push the Pawload is playing in, well, I call these smokes. I don't know what everybody else calls them, but basically in the little hallways. And then now they're playing on the outside close to the Mega. Just playing around the point, and Cooked ends up taking it. And there goes Modsy. And now Push the Pawload just one by one taken down. You see Cooked setting up for the next fight, kind of just looking around. Okay, Push the Pawload coming back in through main. Okay, Freya, Carry, and Torb for Push the Pawload, kind of stick it together. No, now Briggs there. There goes one of Cooked Suzu's. And there goes Molten Core for Cooked. Curse takes out Push the Pawload's Freya, and Maid though takes out Boost Woman's Torb. Wow, and here we go, just a win for Cooked.
1, 2, 0. Let's have a look at our MVP.
So Cooked is winning this match, and it was a good match.
Up next,
Wow, those were some good rounds. I have to preface this by saying I have no room to talk because all of these players are much better than me, but it did seem like
Oh, definitely, me too.
um, it seemed like Cooked maybe had just maybe tighter comms, or their team strategy seemed more synergistic, I guess. The Apollo, they had similar comps, but it just seemed like Cooked was just a unit moving around the map, just unbreakable.
Yeah, I definitely saw that too. Cooked was very good with sticking together, and I would also just assume just the comms were very good. While Push the Pawload maybe was a little bit disjointed,
Yeah.
maybe in some engaging, but I think that Cooked just had, like you said, just the tighter comms.
I'll check in with Neuro and see if we have anything else.
Yeah, congratulations to Cooked though. They did very well,
Yeah.
and also Push the Pawload did very well.
Yeah, that was some good game, and I'm excited to see the series kind of really kick off. I think that was still kind of like a placement series for the EU side, so that was the finals there, and then
Hmm.
we're now going to jump in the next games, not today, but the next games will be kind of the full series. So if that was anything for what's coming up, oh, it's going to be exciting.
Yes, let's see. I mean, I'm just excited to see where Cooked goes, honestly, 'cause I know that they are a very good team.
Well, I think that's it for today. Everybody that chatted in and watched, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Those are some good games. Um, yeah, and we'll see you in the next one. Next time I'll be a little bit more coordinated.
We'll get there in time, but I'm also thankful to be here and thankful for everyone that showed up. It's always fun to do this and also fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks so much for hopping in here.
Yeah, anytime. But I wish everybody luck in their matches, and let's do this again soon.
Right, shutting it down. Thanks, everybody.